Ah, the landed gentry. They love to share their good fortune with us all, don't they? The size of that place. Unbelievable. I'm surprised the sheep are allowed on here. Careful, girls. Get off my land. Anyhow, aside from the rant, there's another sign just in case you missed the other one. Aside from the rant about the landed gentry, come the glorious day, etc. Anyway, the video is about this. My new Husqvarna Vitpilen. As a mouthful. What an absolute beauty. Now, anybody who knows me knows that I love a bargain. What could be called tight. But when I saw these advertised for £3,700 new, even though I'd never seen one, never sat on one, never ridden one, I looked at the specs, I YouTubed it to death, and bought it. Boy, what a bike. It's basically a KTM 390, same engine, I think the same frame and everything, but with the Husqvarna styling, which, I don't know about you, but it looks absolutely fantastic. What does it ride like? Well, it's a fairly high bike, but it's quite small and compact. I'm 6 foot tall, in my 60s, so haven't got the flexibility of my youth, but it's still okay. I wouldn't want to sit all down it, but for an hour or two blast, it's fantastic. Performance is great. I'm still running in a couple of 100 miles, but 44 brake horsepower, bike's as light as a feather. It really shifts. It reminds me a little bit of I used to have an old Air called Yamaha RD350, and it's like that but faster. I mean, really, if you're one of these people who think of spending £8,000-9,000 on a restored RD350, the LC, the water-cooled one, this would be a far better bet. If any of you have seen my previous videos, you know that I own a Royal Enfield Himalayan, which is a nice bike. Slow, dependable, nice riding position. But the quality of the componentry is far superior on this. Everything about it is superior to the Enfield. I'm not knocking the Enfield. It's a great bike, I enjoy it, but this, it's a better product. But having said that, I'm keeping both, so it doesn't matter. Not the latest LCD display, but plenty good enough for me. Look at that speed. It's got all the information you need. Adjustable front suspension, just basic switch gear, no modes, nothing like that. This thing just oozes quality all over. Anyhow, I think that's enough of me talking now. I'll get back on it and take it for another spin. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Thanks. Nice Land Rover. Very nice. Anyhow, ever the professional, I forgot to mention, it's got a 6-speed gearbox with a slick shifter. Now, I've never heard that before, but basically clutchless gear changes, which is Absolutely fantastic. If you spent, like me, you spent years using a clutch, it's a little bit daunting for a start, but once you get into it, it's great. Finally, just show you. This is the village where I was born, Yardley Hastings. Very picturesque. In the 60s when I grew up, these desirable period cottages were slums. Nobody wanted to live in them, but they do now. That's the way of the world. What a lovely bike. Just a side note, that's my old school. When we used to cross this road, another assembly and a school dinners in there. We also did our road safety, the Tufty Club, out across the road. We used to cross from there to there. You can see how quiet it is now. We imagine in the 60s, you could lay in the road all day and wouldn't get run over, but we still had to do look left, look right, look left again, and cross the road. Old telephone.